What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a high-low taper on waves. Yes, I said high-low taper. That's usually the way that wavers like their tapers, specifically if they want no hooks. They still want the no hook look, but also keeping the taper nice and low. But for the crown area, I will be using a number 2 guard all the way closed, and then for the remaining of his hair, I will be knocking it down to a 1.5. But here I'm really just making sure that I'm going with the grain. I definitely do not want to go across or against the grain, just because I do not want to leave any patches in his hair. So now that the top is completely cut down, I'm switching over to my trimmers to go ahead and set in my bald guideline. And like I said, we're not doing any hooks, so I'm completely taking the hooks off and then kind of angling it down to the top of his ear. But the trimmers that I'm using are the Gamma Cyborg trimmers. These trimmers are super dope. They got a nice weight to them. They feel like really good quality. As far as the blade goes, I didn't adjust them, so it's straight from factory, and I basically just use them as my balders, or anytime I'm lining up any type of kids, I go ahead and use those as well. So now here I have my Stylecraft Instinct clipper, and I have the number 1 guard attached to my clipper, and I'm gonna be going up about a finger's width. Now I went ahead and attached my 0 guard to my clipper, and once again with the lever all the way closed, I'm just really going to be using the corner of my blade just to try to detail it as much as I can. And I'm making sure that I'm staying underneath where I had previously left my 1 guard closed. Now here with the lever all the way open, I'm going to be going up just a little bit more, once again just really just trying to flick out everything, but once again trying to stay underneath the 1 guard closed. Now here I'm going in a lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna just be doing little flicks every single time, starting off with the lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna slowly start to open it little by little until I get to the all the way open position. So now here to help the transition out a little bit more, I have my 1 guard, and going with the grain with the lever all the way open, I'm gonna just be trying to feather out the very top of the wave at the top of the 1 guard closed. So now here doing the same exact thing, just going just a tad bit lower with the lever all the way closed. Now here I'm going back in, doing a little bit of detail work, just trying to get rid of any imperfections that I see. So now for the neck taper, you guys, it's gonna be pretty much the exact same thing, starting off with my trimmers, and I'm gonna be setting in my bald guideline. Now using the clipper, I'm going to be going in with no guard all the way open, and then I'm going to be going up about 1 inch. Now here I'm gonna begin to knock out the bottom line, starting with the clipper at the all the way closed position and just really flicking up about 1/4 of an inch every single time, then halfway, and then all the way open. And for his neck taper, his hair grows in a lot of different directions, so a lot of detail work is gonna have to be done for his neck taper. Alright, now here I have my one guard with the lever all the way closed. I'm going to be going up about another inch to create my next guideline. Now here I'm opening the lever all the way, and I'm going to continue to blend up about another 1/4 of an inch. Now here, using the 0 guard with the lever all the way closed, I'm going to start to lighten out the very bottom line. It's not going to completely get rid of it, but I'm just basically just trying to lighten it up. And the guards I'm using are the Stylecraft guards. And I do wish that this 0 guard cut just a tad bit shorter, just because I find that it doesn't completely knock out the bottom line completely. I always have to go in with my wall guard number 0 to go ahead and help me blend out the bottom line. And as I'm working my way up, I'm opening the lever to the halfway position until eventually I get to the all the way open position on this taper. Here, just doing a little bit of detailed work with no guard and just really playing with the lever. And like I said, his hair does grow in plenty of different directions. It almost looks like he has a cowlick in the neck area right there. So yeah, I'm just basically just doing detail work and going in every single direction. Now here I have the 1.5 guard, and starting off with the lever at the all the way open position, I'm gonna start working into these bottom waves and really just trying to flick out and really get the transition to be as smooth as possible. Now here I'm closing the lever all the way and then just going underneath that previous step. Now here I'm doing some detail work with the number 1 guard, using the lever open and close, just really trying to go in every single direction. Now here still I have the number 1 guard attached to my clipper. Now I'm going to be going with the grain just like I did with the side taper, just to get the transition to be a little bit smoother. Now for his lineup, I am going to be using my Stylecraft Flex trimmer. These I do have 0 gap, and I did sharpen them a little bit, and these hit. But I have them sharp enough to where they don't hurt, if that makes sense. I can honestly use these on kids too, and then they never flinch or complain about how sharp they are. And these cut really, really good. These trimmers are definitely underrated in my opinion. Now for the line, I typically like to line him up where his hair is the most dark. I definitely don't like to push him back too far, but I don't like to line him up to where you can't even tell he has a really lineup where it's not crispy at all. Now for his front hairline, I like to start off in the middle, and then I like to work my way over to the left side first. I'm not sure why, I always tend to do that. But yeah, I like to complete one side and then kind of take a step back and really observe. And then once I work my way over to the right side, I definitely want to keep it as natural as possible as well, but also try to match it with the left side. So my client does like the enhancement, so of course we're gonna go ahead and apply a little bit to his hairline just to make it pop that much more and just make it look sharper all around. But you guys, that was the cut. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, please hit that thumbs up. Also, leave your guys' feedback in the comment section down below. I typically don't do tapers this low, but after seeing more and more waivers asking for this specific haircut, I started to kind of just really try to perfect it to their liking. But you guys, if you guys would like to purchase any of the tools and equipment I used inside this video, the links will be down in the description down below. But you guys, that was it for me this week. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.